Hi, it's me again. Welcome to Unit 5. So bear with me until the end. So see ya. Hello, it's me again, Mr. Jamar Largo de la Cruz, and we are now in Unit 5. Okay, let's proceed now. Let's read the objectives rather. So you are going to understand and use the vocabulary about the types of travelers. Use and construct the present perfect and simple past, already, just, never, still, yet, and recently. And listen to audio about holiday activities and provide answers about the activity. Now, be able to read the article Cultural Exchanges, the trip that changes my life, and express an experience with enthusiasm. Write an informal email. That's what we're going to do. Let's proceed now to this one. So, again, Unit 5, have you ever? So, travel and experience. Okay, I've read already the objectives a while ago to you. So let's continue. Okay, now let's go to the game. What country am I? So can you guess the country from the emojis? Let's see. Let's start. Okay, guess the country. What country is this? Yes, that is right. We have here the chain and A, it's China. How about this one? The bell and the gym, it's Belgium. Okay, it's Belgium. This one, you, Ukraine. Very good. It's Ukraine. This one. I know. Easy, right? Iceland. Yes, it's Spain. Very good. All right, so that is the end of the game. So before we are going to learn the vocabulary about the types of travelers, what are three things that you dream of doing someday in the future? Me, I like to be, right now, I want to be a doctor, actually. I want to travel around the world and I want to be a chef. Okay. And I want like, living in with local people and experience the culture. I really love that one. Like and then I will stay there for the night for 1 week, I think. That is so cool. I wish to do that. Okay, let's go now. Number one is a thrill seeker, okay? Thrill seeker. Okay. We have here history buff. Okay. The thrill seeker is this person likes to take risks, so they often choose a travel experience that involves extreme sports, such as whitewater rafting or rock climbing. They prefer to be spontaneous rather than plan ahead. Hmm, this is so dangerous. I am scared about extreme sports, but it's worth trying, I think. History buff. This person likes to see ancient castles, museums, and other sites of famous events. They love to imagine the lives of people who lived a long time ago. Okay, history buff. For those people who love history, then you can be a history buff. Okay, next is cultural connector. Okay, and eco-tourist. So we have here this person enjoys meeting local people, like trying local food and experiencing local music and art. They might choose a homestay where they can interact with their hosts. This is a very good. I like this. I think I will try this one. Eco-tourist, it means that this person often goes to remote places where they can experience nature. They might like backpacking and they especially enjoy experiences that help protect the wildlife through tourism. Okay, I think I would like also the nature, so I think I will try this. Okay, this one. Fun lover. If you like fun and you love to travel places that you like to enjoy together with your friends or your loved ones, then this is you. You are a fun lover. So this person chooses destinations where there are plenty of festivals, amusement parks, and other types of entertainment. They like resorts that offer a variety of activities. So let's review. So these are the vocabulary. Do not forget this. We have thrill seeker. So they love extreme sports. History buff. So this is like loving ancient in artifacts and museums for famous events. And we have the cultural connector and the eco tourist. So cultural connector loves to learn about local people, local cultures. And then eco-tourists, these people love nature. And the last one is fun lover, like you seek for fun and entertainment varieties. So before we discuss the grammar, complete the sentence by answering the question. Okay? Just like the give, like I give you. Have you ever lost your wallet? Yeah, I have. Last year I lost it at school. And have you ever visited Phuket? Okay. Yes, I have. I have visited. I visited last year. Okay. Good. Thank you for answering that. Let's go now to language focus. Okay. Simple past versus present perfect. So, when do we use each tense in English? So, let's see. Look at this one. The use of the simple past in the action that happened in the past already. So meaning it is finished. It never happened again, meaning it's done. Okay, finished already. And for the present present perfect, it is like something happened in the past, meaning you did it in the past, but still have an effect until this time, or meaning continuing. Okay, I will give you an example for that. Okay, so example. Okay, so simple past, remember that is always considered finished and done. So it cannot be undone, all right? Finished already. Let's forget about the past. Okay. Next is present perfect. So meaning I explained it already to you. You started it in the past, but still having an effect now. Okay. Past and then having an effect now. Okay, so that is how present perfect is understood. Now, look at the example. Okay, Sarah lived in Boston for 5 years. Sarah has lived in Boston for 5 years. So the only thing that changed there is the word has. All right, has is really playing a big role in this sentence. So the first sentence is simple past, and the second is present simple. Now, to explain to you, look at that one. Sarah lived in Boston for 5 years. The sentence says like she lived, meaning to say it happened already, finished. Okay, we don't know where is Sarah now. We don't know where Sarah lives now. Okay, maybe she lives in China or other country. But for the second sentence, look at the second sentence. Sarah has lived Boston for 5 years. Has lived, meaning to say Sarah started living maybe 2000 or 19, no, not 19, maybe 2000, let's say 2015. And then still living, no, not 2015, 2018. And then until this time. So she is still in Boston, okay? She's still in Boston. She never leave Boston, but still living in Boston. So that is the difference between the two sentences. Okay? Now, yes, this is what I explained to you a while ago. Remember, the simple past is used for situation that is over, no more, finished. Okay? And present perfect is connecting the past with the present. That's why, okay? And of course, the use of the simple past with the words like yesterday, last Saturday, week, month, year, etc. Okay. And the present perfect with times word like recently, lately, still, yet. Okay. What else? Still, yet, since, for. Okay. So far. Okay. Those words. Okay. And if you are talking about specific time, then you cannot use the present perfect because present perfect has no specific time. In this cases, use the simple past. So let's practice. Number one, when I was a child, okay, I will give you time to read and answer 1 to 7. Great. So the answer for that is there you go. When I was a child, I swam a lot. I was a child. So you are now adult, you're big now, so maybe you're not swimming a lot, but you can still swim. But that was when you were a child. So far this week, we have studied a lot. So far this week. So she is still studying, and then, but so far this week, they have studied already. Theo has been very sick recently. So, meaning maybe he is still has been like having sickness these days. I had a terrible headache yesterday, so I had meaning that was only yesterday. Now I feel good now. It has rained a lot lately. Okay, so it's a rainy season, so that's why it has rained a lot lately. They got married 10 years ago. Okay, 10 years passed. So got married. I have been to Balboa Park many times, so possibly again in the future. My family took a vacation last year. Last year, so that's why you have to use took. It happened already. Over already. Finished. No more. Okay. Thank you. This one, you have to use the simple past or present perfect. Let's see. I'll give you time. Yes, let's answer now. Your dad's real history buff, isn't he? Oh, yes, he has been to Japan. Has been to Japan. Okay. He loves ancient places. What blank traveling? What has traveling taught you? The verb 3 of teach is still taught. One, I. Good. I have learned. A few years ago, I boarded the wrong train in Italy. I saw some beautiful places. It's in the past already. Did you go there? Mm. I have visited London 4 times, but I still okay haven't seen a play. Great. This time, I wanted to use already, still, recently, and yet. Yet is used if it's negative. Okay, there's not. Okay, just is given there. He is young, but he has. What do you think is the answer? All right, already. How about this one? He's been here for 3 days, but he, great, still hasn't interviewed anyone. Hasn't, has not. There's a not, therefore, yet. Okay, recently. Travel destination recently. Great job for our grammar for this time. If you want to review, you can rewind it or you can stop and then give time to read it and understand the rules. Okay, let's proceed now. So that is the end of week 10. So I'm happy that you're still here with me learning. So you learned about vocabulary and then grammar about simple past versus present tense. Let's proceed now to week 11. Yay, we are now in a week 11. We're going to learn in this part the audios, which means we have listening about the trip, planning a trip, and then the text related to cultural exchanges. So it's reading and then writing an email about your travel experience. And of course, speaking, you're going to share something about your travel experiences. So, here, before we listen, write the names of the places and which one would you like to go? I'm so excited. I hope Japan is here. I like Japan. Here. Oh, this is in the US? I think I have an idea already. That is in New York. Okay. France. Oh, I saw there the famous tower. It's in Paris. Okay. This one in Turkey. I think I know this. This is a famous picture, Istanbul. Among the three, I think I would like to go to Paris. Yes, I like to go to Paris because they said that it's very romantic and it looks good, so good. I wish to go there. Okay, if I have a lot of money, I will travel there right away this month. Okay, write the names of the places and which one would you like to go? This one in Brazil. Okay. Yes, in Rio de Janeiro. China. Shanghai. Japan. Oh, Japan is here. I really love it's Mount Fuji. I love this place. I have to go there. Oh my God. I would really like to go there now. Okay, so of all the three countries, I like to go to Mount Fuji because I told you, I hope Japan is here. Which places do you like to go? Great. Good job. Okay, let's go. The last two, write the names. And which one would you like to go? Ecuador. Okay. Galapagos Islands. Egypt. The Valley of the Kings. The two are beautiful. I'm so sad. I cannot choose. I think I will choose. Oh, this is hard. I think Galapagos Islands because it's nature and I think there's a lot of animals there. Okay, but Egypt is so beautiful, like it's part of the history already. The richest city in the world before. Let's listen now, and I want you to answer. You're going to choose what Amanda and Walter are doing. So you choose two, okay? Let's play the listening audio.
Page 38. Listening. 2. Listen to the conversation. What are Amanda and Walter doing? Choose 2. This is delicious. I'm glad you found this place. Yes, I've only recently discovered Thai food. Now I want to eat it all the time. That's fine with me. It's fun to try food from different countries. It makes me want to travel. Me too. But it's so hard to decide where to go. Maybe we should be spontaneous and just get on a train and go. Well, that's one idea. But maybe we should plan a little bit. How? Okay, I have an idea. How about we play a game? Okay. What kind of game? I'll describe a possible destination without saying the name, and you listen to the details and try to guess the place. Okay. So, do you have a place in mind? Yes. Have we ever been there? No, we haven't. Now, give me a chance to describe it. This place has a river and a very tall building that looks a little bit like a triangle, and it has lots of art. That's easy. You were talking about the Eiffel Tower, so it's Paris, France. Yep. Okay, your turn. Okay, this place is also a city. It's near the ocean, and every year they have a very special festival with lots of parades and dancing. Have we been there? No, we haven't yet, but I hope we can go. Tell me more. Is it New York? Nope. The beaches are much more famous, and so is the festival. Ah, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. This is fun. Your turn. Try to pick someplace harder. Okay. This city also has a river, but the river divides it into two cultures, one on the east and one on the west. That's a hard one. I've never heard of a city like that. Sure you have. This city has been an economic center for centuries, and it's very popular with history buffs. I give up. Tell me. Istanbul, in Turkey. Oh, of course, Istanbul. I've always wanted to go there. I've heard it has wonderful historic neighborhoods and fabulous food. Well, let's put it on the list. Now it's your turn. Why don't you pick a place that isn't a city? Okay, I have an idea, and it's also someplace I want to visit. It's a volcano, but it hasn't been active for centuries, and it's covered with snow. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. I'd love to go there and see the elephants. Well, that's a thought, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. The one I'm thinking of is on a big island. Mount Fuji in Japan? I know you've always wanted to go there. Yes. Can we put it on the list? Sure. Do you want to take another turn? Yes. This place is in the Pacific Ocean. Tourists take a boat and see islands. Every island has animals, but the animals are all different from each other. Aha! The Galapagos Islands. They are near Ecuador in South America. Lots of interesting birds and creatures.
All right, thank you. So let's answer, okay? What are Amanda and Walter doing? Okay.
Page 38. Listening.
Right, eating in a restaurant. And the last one, playing a game. Yes. Are you correct? Okay, good. Let's proceed now. So, listening tip, by the way, identify the main topic that you are listening to. Focus on the details that connect to this topic. Great. Let's go to reading now. The trip that changed my life. Before we are reading, look at the picture. Choose the vacation experiences you think that people are having. Then read the article and check your answers. Okay? Maybe eating local food, attending concerts or shows, seeing history places, sharing cultural experiences, or shopping, and then learning new skills. Great that you have chosen. Let's go. Let's read now. The trip that changed my life. So let's see about this one. What if travel could be more than staying in hotels and visiting famous places? What if you could live with a family, learn skills, and help others? In this interview, Nathan King shares his experience with a cultural exchange program that matches students with working vacations. I really loved to do this one when I was young. Okay. So now I'm trying to be a cultural connector so I can travel anywhere and then stay there for a while and then learn the culture. What made you decide to go on working vacation? So that is the answer of Walter, Nathan King rather. Always loved to travel and experience different cultures when I was in college. So he do backpacking. It was fun to stay in hostels and meet other travelers. Clearly, he loves traveling. Then I volunteered for a work exchange program, so this one is really nice. I really like to try this one. The trip that changed my life. Where did you end up going? So I lived with a family in Basque country of Spain. Wow. Then I arrived, so I collected eggs, harvested potatoes. Wow, that is so cool. I want to experience that thing. Did the experience change your thinking in any way? Absolutely. I have become more conscious of how animals are important part of sustainable agriculture. Okay? For example, we let the goats come into the apple orchard. So this is so beautiful. I think it's interesting. Like you experience a farm life. So I think he enjoyed it because he collected eggs, harvested potatoes, which is like, not common in his country. Then what about the cultural experience? So this is important. Let's read. Okay, it was all I could hope for. I remember the first day I arrived. So we all stayed with by talking and laughing. It was fun. So clearly he really had fun traveling and staying with the locals. It's really fun actually. That's why I really like to do that. Okay, so let's answer now the questions based from what you have read a while ago. Why did Nathan choose a new kind of travel experience? He wanted to learn more about places and people. That's why. What farm skills did Nathan learn when he first arrived? Yes, he learned to collect eggs, harvest potatoes, sell vegetables, and take care of goats. What are the benefits of using animals on the farm? They can cut the grass, fertilize the land, and provide milk for cheese. How did the people help each other? They invited them to their homes so that they could save firewood. How did the experience affect Nathan? Mm, it affected his faith in others, in the community, and made him choose a career in agriculture. Wow. So it really changes his life because imagine he choose to have a career in in agriculture. That is not common for American guy like him. All right, very good. So that is the work of Nathan King for experiencing the culture. So I really love to do that one. I hope you like to, but I really like to experience living since I am in Thailand now, I really like to experience living in a farm with the Thai people and live there for a while and see how it is going there. I really like to experience that. All right, so in writing, you're going to write an email regarding your travel experience using the sample. So we have an example here. Hi, Josie, I have the worst tours ever this spring. You may write the worst or, a complaint. So you can do that one. And, or you can write about letter a letter about your worst experience or your best experience. It's up to you. Appreciation somehow or your worst experience. I have prepared here an example, but this one is the worst experience. So you may choose also the best experience letter to express your gratitude of your tourist guide. So example, you can write an email like this. There, the name of the agency or the name of the company. Greetings. The intent of this letter is to give my observation during my trip to Chiang Mai. So you can write like this, okay? The intent of this letter, so like it's more formal. Unfortunately, there were things that I was disappointed about during my trip. The tour guide was rude. Okay, this is an example only, okay? You can write your best experience, okay? The van was always late to pick us up. The food was not delicious and too much spicy. The purpose only of this letter is to inform the travel agency to improve your service in the future. Yours, Karen. The Karen girl here. Okay, that is how you're going to write. Okay, I hope you will have an idea and you're going to write like that. Now, before persuading and discussing in class, talk to your partner. So people often have a bucket list. So choose the things you have done, then share it with your partner. So we have here traveled to an island by boat. That is exciting. Ridden a horse, played in the snow, swum in the ocean, camped in the forest, explored a cave. So you discuss it with your partner and then talk within the group within your partner, what are your experiences, worst or funny somehow, and then after that one, you're going to talk about. So think of two things that you haven't done yet but want to do. Then do the task below. So try So this is your task for speaking. You try to persuade your group to choose one of your ideas. Okay, then respond to their ideas with a lot of enthusiasm or a little. So it's up to you. Example, I have never been to Zhangjilaji National Forest Park in China. It is amazing mountain landscape, and it was the movie Avatar. So you can say, "Oh, that would be great! A way to spend our holiday," or "You must like nature." So just like that. So it could be enthusiasm response, or it could be like a little enthusiastic. Then after that one, you choose an experience that you all agree on, and then plan a travel brochure or poster together. You should include the description of the place, suggestion about when to go, an explanation of why it is a unique experience, and describe your brochures or posters to the class. You're going to present it. Okay? Great. All right. So I think that would be all this time. And happy that you're still listening to me and watching the things that we need to do in this unit for unit 5. So I hope that in the next unit you are going still to we are going still learning with each other. So I'm happy, and I think that would be all this time. So see you again next time. So thank you. So that's the end of Unit 5. So we'll learn a lot of things there. So you write an informal email, or you can write, you are all going to express your about your experience about the travel. So that is all about the Unit 5. So these are my resources. Okay. And then thank you so much for the time today. So see you again next time, and goodbye.